Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to ElderGlow TV, the place where aging is honored. Wisdom is celebrated, and every year of your life is treated as a blessing. If you are watching this video today, I want to ask you something very important. How old are you? Are you in your 60s, 70s, or maybe even in your 80s? Wherever you are watching from, your living room, your bedroom, your garden, or maybe sitting quietly with a cup of tea, I want you to know this. You are not here by accident. This message is meant for you. Now listen carefully. Society tells us that after 70, life becomes small. That strength fades. That dreams end. That value disappears. But that is not the truth. The truth is, some of the strongest people walking on this earth today are between 70 and 80 years old. They have survived heartbreak. They have survived loss. They have survived struggle. And yet, they are still standing. If that is you, then you are already rare. Let me tell you something from my heart. Reaching old age is not a weakness. It is proof of courage. It is proof of patience. It is proof that you kept going when life tried to break you. And today's video is about exactly that. Because if you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you can still do certain things, simple things that many people take for granted, then you are not ordinary. You are a rare gem. Now, before we go further, take a deep breath with me. Good. Because what I'm about to share may make you see yourself differently. You see, many seniors don't realize their own value. They compare themselves to their younger years. They focus on what they can no longer do. But wisdom teaches us something beautiful. Don't look at what you lost. Look at what you still have. Look at the strength in your bones. Look at the peace in your heart. Look at the experience in your eyes. If you can still wake up every morning, if you can still smile, if you can still care about others, if you can still move your body, if you can still make decisions, if you can still love, then my dear friend, you are winning. Now I want you to do something special for me. If you are proud of your age, if you are grateful to still be here, if you believe life is still beautiful after 70, then gently tap the like button. It helps our ElderGlow family grow and reach more beautiful souls like you. And if you are new here, welcome to the family. On this channel, we talk about healthy aging, emotional strength, peaceful retirement, living alone but not lonely, and finding joy in every stage of life. So if you want more videos that lift your spirit and strengthen your heart, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a message meant to encourage you. Now let me ask you something personal. Do you remember the young version of yourself? The dreams you had, the battles you fought, the sacrifices you made for family, children, and loved ones? That younger you would be proud of who you are today because you didn't quit. You didn't give up. You kept walking forward. And that alone makes you extraordinary. In today's video, I will share the powerful signs that prove you are a rare gem. If you are between 70 and 80 years old, some of these signs are physical, some are emotional, some are spiritual, and the last one, it touches the soul. So stay with me until the very end, because this video is not just information. It is a reminder of your worth. Remember this. You are not old. You are experienced. You are not weak. You are seasoned by life. You are not forgotten. You are valuable. So sit back, relax, open your heart, and let's begin this beautiful journey together on ElderGlow TV. Thing number 1, you can still walk independently and move with confidence. My dear friends, let's begin with something very simple yet incredibly powerful. If you are between 70 and 80 years old and you can still walk on your own, even slowly, even with small steps, you are truly blessed. Many people do not realize how precious this ability is until it is gone. Walking is not just movement. Walking is freedom. Walking is independence. Walking is dignity. Think about it for a moment. If you can wake up from your bed, stand up by yourself, walk to the bathroom, walk to the kitchen, step outside and feel the fresh air on your face, that is not ordinary. That is powerful. Every step you take is proof that your body is still supporting you, that your muscles are still working, that your balance is still protecting you, that your heart is still strong enough to carry you forward. And my dear friend, that makes you a rare gem. Now let me say something important. Walking fast is not the goal. Walking perfectly is not the goal. Walking with courage is the goal. Even if you walk slowly, even if you use a cane, even if you stop to rest, as long as you are trying, you are winning. Because movement keeps life flowing inside you. Doctors talk about exercise, but elders know the real truth. Movement keeps the spirit young. When you walk, your blood flows better, your joints stay flexible, your mind becomes clearer, your mood becomes brighter. That is why some seniors who walk daily look younger than their age. Now I want you to do something with me. If you can still walk even a little place, your hand on your heart, and quietly say, "Thank you, my body," because your body has carried you through decades of life. It carried you through work, through raising children, through sleepless nights, through stress and struggle, and it is still carrying you today. That deserves respect. Let me share something beautiful. I once heard an elder say, "As long as I can walk to the window and see the sunlight, I feel rich." Isn't that powerful? We don't need luxury to feel wealthy. We need ability. We need independence. We need simple movement. If you can walk to your door, if you can visit a neighbor, if you can go to the mosque, church, temple, or park, if you can take a short walk after meals, you are still connected to life, and that connection keeps you strong. Now here is a gentle reminder. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to your younger self. Compare yourself to those who can no longer move freely. And then feel grateful, because gratitude itself heals the body. If you want to protect this blessing, do small things daily. Walk slowly but regularly. Stretch gently in the morning. Drink enough water. Sit less, move more. Listen to your body. You don't need gyms. You don't need heavy exercise. You need consistency. Even 10 minutes of walking is better than none. And remember, every step you take is a victory. Every movement is a gift. Every morning you rise and move is a miracle. So if you are 70 to 80 years old and you can still walk independently, my dear friend, you are not weak. You are strong. You are not old. You are resilient. You are a rare gem. Now stay with me. Think number 2. You can still think clearly and make your own decisions. My beautiful friends, now let us talk about something even more precious than physical strength, the strength of your mind. If you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you can still think clearly, make your own decisions, remember important things, and understand what is happening around you, then you are truly rich, because the mind is the control center of life. You see, many people fear aging not because of wrinkles, not because of gray hair. They fear losing their independence of thought. But if your mind is still awake, still curious, still aware, that is a powerful blessing. Think about this. If you can decide what to eat, what to wear, when to rest, when to go out, who to trust, and how to spend your day, that means you still own your life. And ownership of your life is dignity. Let me tell you something from my heart. Mental clarity is not about remembering every small detail. It is about being present. It is about understanding people. It is about making wise choices. It is about knowing right from wrong. If you can still give advice to your children or grandchildren, if people still come to you for guidance, if your words carry meaning, then your mind is not aging. It is ripening. Just like fruit becomes sweeter with time, wisdom becomes deeper with age. Now I want you to reflect quietly. How many life lessons have you learned? How many mistakes have you survived? How many difficult situations have you overcome? That knowledge lives inside your mind, and no one can take it away. Even if your memory is not perfect, even if you sometimes forget small things, if your heart understands life, if your mind can still reason, you are winning. Now here is something important. Your brain needs care, just like your body. If you want to protect this rare gift, try to read or listen to stories, talk with people, pray or meditate, learn something new, solve simple puzzles, avoid isolation. Even simple conversations keep the brain alive. When you share stories, when you laugh, when you think, Your mind stays active. Let me tell you a beautiful truth. A calm mind is stronger than a fast mind. You don't need to think quickly. You need to think wisely. If you are patient, if you think before speaking, if you choose peace over anger, that is mental maturity. And mental maturity is rare. Now place your hand on your head gently and say quietly, "Thank you, my mind, for guiding me through life, because your mind carried you through hard decisions, parenting, work stress, loss, change, and it is still here today." If you are watching this video, understanding these words, reflecting on them, that itself proves your mental strength. So my dear friend, if you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you can still think clearly and decide independently, you are not fading, you are shining differently. You are not weak. You are wise. You are not ordinary. You are a rare gem. Now don't go anywhere, because thing 3 is about something that controls happiness more than money. Your emotions. Thing number 3, you can control your emotions and stay calm in difficult moments. My dear friends, now we come to something very special, something that many people never master in their entire lives: emotional strength. If you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you can stay calm when situations become difficult, if you don't easily get angry, if you choose peace instead of arguments, if you forgive instead of holding grudges, then you are truly powerful. Because controlling emotions is harder than lifting heavy weight. Anyone can shout, anyone can become angry, anyone can react, but it takes wisdom to pause, to breathe, to remain silent, to respond with kindness. That is not weakness. That is mastery. Life has tested you many times. You have experienced loss, disappointment, broken relationships, financial stress, health struggles. And yet, if your heart is still soft, if you still care about others, if you still smile, that means you did not let bitterness take over. And that is rare. Let me tell you something beautiful. A peaceful heart keeps the body healthy. When you stay calm, your blood pressure stays balanced, your sleep improves, your mind becomes clear, your breathing becomes deeper, anger burns energy, peace heals energy. Now think about this. If you can sit quietly without feeling restless, if you enjoy silence, if you don't need constant noise or drama, that is emotional maturity. When you were younger, life was busy, responsibilities were heavy, stress was constant, but now you have learned to slow down. You have learned what truly matters, and that wisdom makes you rich inside. Now I want you to reflect for a moment. How many times did you choose patience instead of anger? How many times did you stay quiet to protect peace? How many times did you forgive to protect your heart? Those invisible victories are more powerful than any trophy. Now place your hand on your chest gently and say silently, "I choose peace. I choose calm. I choose healing," because your heart deserves rest. If you want to protect your emotional strength, try these small habits. Start your day with gratitude. Breathe deeply when stressed. Avoid negative conversations. Listen more, react less. Spend time in prayer or reflection. These simple habits protect the soul. Let me tell you something important. Being emotionally strong does not mean you never cry. It means you allow yourself to feel, but you don't allow pain to control you. Tears clean the heart. Peace protects the heart. If you can still love people, trust again. Smile after heartbreak. That is courage. Now, my dear friend, if you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you can control your emotions, stay calm, choose peace, you are not aging. You are evolving into wisdom. You are not weak. You are emotionally rich. You are a rare gem. Now stay with me, because thing 4 is about what keeps people alive from the inside, your purpose. Thing number 4, you still wake up with purpose and motivation to live. My beautiful friends, now we come to something that keeps the soul alive. Purpose. If you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you still wake up in the morning with a reason to get out of bed, if you still care about your day, if you still make plans, even small ones, then you are truly blessed. Because purpose is not about big goals. It is about having something to look forward to. Many people believe retirement means life becomes empty. But that is not true. Life only becomes empty when we stop caring. If you wake up and say, I want to water my plants. I want to cook something healthy. I want to call my daughter. I want to read. I want to pray. I want to take a walk. That is purpose. Small reasons create big meaning. Let me tell you something from my heart. People don't grow old because of age. They grow old when they stop dreaming. Your dream does not need to be large. It can be as simple as staying healthy, staying independent, staying peaceful, staying connected. If you still set small daily goals, if you still feel excited about simple activities, your soul is young. Now think about this. When you wake up with purpose, your body moves better, your mind becomes sharper, your mood becomes brighter, because the brain loves direction. Even something small like, I will make my bed, gives the brain a mission, and missions create energy. Now I want you to reflect quietly. What makes you smile in the morning? What gives your day meaning? Who do you care about? Those answers are your purpose. Your purpose could be being a loving grandparent, being a wise advisor, being a peaceful presence, being an example of patience. You don't need to work anymore to be valuable. Your presence itself is valuable. Just by existing, by sharing stories, by giving advice, by showing kindness, you are serving the world. Now place your hand on your heart again and say softly, I still matter. My life still has meaning. I still have purpose. Because it is true. Even on days when you feel tired, even on days when you feel slow, your life is still important. If you want to protect your sense of purpose, try these gentle habits. Make a simple daily routine. Set one small goal each day. Stay connected with people. Help someone even emotionally. Keep learning new things. Purpose grows when you stay involved in life. Let me share a beautiful thought. A tree does not stop giving shade because it is old. It gives more. And you, with your experience, with your wisdom, with your calm energy, you give shade to younger generations. They feel safe around you. They learn from you. That is purpose. So my dear friend, if you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you still wake up with motivation, with curiosity, with love for life, you are not fading. You are shining quietly. You are a rare gem. Now stay with me. Because thing 5 is about something that makes life sweet. Gratitude and joy. Thing number 5. You can still feel gratitude and enjoy simple joys in life. My dear beautiful friends, now we come to the final sign, the one that touches the soul. Gratitude and simple joy. If you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you can still smile at small things, if you still say thank you for little blessings, if you still feel happiness without needing luxury, then you are truly rich. Because real wealth is not money. It is contentment. Think about this. If a warm cup of tea makes you happy, if the sound of birds in the morning brings peace, if sunlight through the window makes you smile, if a child's laughter touches your heart, that means your heart is alive. Many people chase big pleasures, but lose the ability to enjoy small miracles. You have learned something very rare, how to slow down and notice life. That is wisdom. Now let me say something beautiful. Gratitude changes everything. When you say thank you in your heart, your mind becomes lighter, your stress becomes smaller, your sleep becomes better, your body feels calmer. Grateful people age slower inside, not because their bodies don't change, but because their hearts stay young. Now I want you to pause for a moment. Close your eyes gently. Think of 3 things you are grateful for today. Maybe it is your health, maybe your family, maybe your home, maybe your faith, maybe simply being alive. Feel that warmth in your chest. That is joy. Joy does not come from outside. It comes from within. If you still laugh, if you still enjoy conversation, if you still appreciate quiet moments, you are emotionally wealthy. Now let me tell you something important. Being grateful does not mean life was perfect. It means you chose to focus on blessings instead of pain. You have suffered. You have struggled. You have lost people, yet if your heart still says, life is still beautiful, that is strength. Now here are small habits to protect gratitude. Start the day with thanks. Smile at simple things. Avoid complaining too much. Appreciate people around you. Speak kind words. These small habits protect happiness. Let me share a powerful thought. A grateful elder becomes a light for others. When younger people see your calm, your contentment, your peaceful smile, they learn what truly matters. You teach them that life is not about rushing. It is about living. So my dear friend, if you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you can still feel grateful, enjoy simple joys. Smile easily. You are not just aging. You are glowing. You are not ordinary. You are a rare gem. Now stay with me, because next comes the most important part. My beautiful friends, as we come to the end of today's message, I want you to take a deep breath with me. Now place your hand on your heart, because everything we talked about today was about you. If you are between 70 and 80 years old, and you can still walk, still think clearly, still control your emotions, still wake up with purpose, still feel gratitude, then my dear friend, you are not ordinary. You are rare. You are precious. You are a rare gem. And I want you to remember this. The world may focus on youth, on speed, on beauty, but life knows the truth. Wisdom is more valuable than strength. Peace is more beautiful than appearance. Experience is more powerful than youth. You have lived through decades of change. You have adapted. You have survived. You have grown. That makes you strong in ways no gym can train. You may not run fast anymore. You may move slowly. You may rest more. But inside you, there is a calm strength that younger people are still searching for. Never allow anyone to make you feel invisible. Never believe you are too old to matter. You matter every single day. Your smile matters. Your words matter. Your presence matters. Even on days when you feel tired, even on days when you feel lonely, you are still valuable. Now I want you to imagine something beautiful. Imagine all the lives you touched, the children you raised, the kindness you showed, the people you helped, the love you gave. Those moments are part of your legacy, and no one can erase that. Your life is a story of courage, and you are still writing it. Every morning you wake up, every breath you take, every step you make is another page in your story. So don't rush your days. Enjoy your mornings. Enjoy your tea. Enjoy your quiet moments. Enjoy your conversations. Enjoy your rest. Because this season of life is about peace, not pressure. About gratitude, not competition. About meaning, not rushing. Now, if this message touched your heart, if you felt comfort, if you felt proud of yourself, please gently press the like button. It tells YouTube to share this message with more seniors who need encouragement. And if you are new to ElderGlow TV, welcome home. This channel is built for you. Here we talk about healthy aging, emotional strength, living alone but not lonely, peaceful retirement, finding joy after 60, 70, and beyond. So subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a message made with love for your heart. Before I say goodbye, I want to leave you with this. You are not growing old. You are growing wiser. You are not fading. You are glowing differently. You are not weak. You are seasoned by life. So walk proudly, speak kindly, rest peacefully, and remember, you are a rare gem, shaped by time, polished by experience, and priceless to this world. Until next time, my beautiful friends, take care of your body, protect your mind, guard your heart, and keep shining. This is ElderGlow TV, where aging is honored and every elder is celebrated.